studio. I'm just checking in with everybody again today to make sure that you're all doing well. I got to see some of you yesterday when I was handing out lunches, so that was pretty cool. I want to make sure that everybody is participating in our Spirit Week. I have my little mini ears on. Never been to Disney, but these were a gift. So someday I'll get there once it's open again. Tomorrow is Green and White Day, so make sure you wear your Wellsboro gear tomorrow, and I want to see your pictures. So either post them to that Facebook page or send them to me so that I can see what you guys are doing. I am so excited to see the sun out today, so it looks like it's going to be a nicer afternoon out there than we've been having. It's going to be warm too, so it'll be a good time for you to get out there and do some drawing or do some painting or collecting rocks, whatever it is that you want to do. Next week we are going to be starting to have some activities for you guys if you are interested in doing something fun. So there'll be some more videos directed at actual activities, but I want you to start saving some things if you can. Paper towel tubes, toilet paper tubes, things like that, because I think we're going to try to do some sculpture activities with them. So if you can work on saving those, that will be helpful for you if you choose to do those activities. Reminder, these videos are not only going to be able to be found on YouTube, but also I'm posting them to my Clever site. So make sure that you check my little Clever badge or whatever, and then you'll see where all of our videos are. They'll also be eventually linked to our Google pages too for your activities. So if you're not in my Google Classroom yet, make sure you get there. CRP7XX7. It's on the board behind me. All right. I want to thank all of you for all of your great feedback from these YouTube channel vote videos. I'm having a great time, and I feel kind of like I'm at class and able to get to talk to you. So keep those suggestions coming. Keep telling me what you want me to draw. Keep telling me what you want to see on the videos. We're going to be doing our sketchbook challenge again. Make sure you're picking out those pictures that you're interested in drawing. Today, Emily, this one's for you. You wanted a cow climbing a mountain. This is what I came up with. I'll get that colored for you, and once we get back to school, it's for you. So I'll give that to you once we get back to school. So what I want to do today, yesterday I talked to you about finding your art studio in your house. And one of the things I suggested was making your own paint with things that you can find. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you how we can do some of that. So I have just a styrofoam egg container right here. The paper ones won't work because the water will seep through them, but you could use an ice cube tray. You could use plastic containers, whatever you have that you can put a little bit of water in, but you don't need a ton of water. So what we're going to do, I have some clean water in this particular cup. I'm going to take and put a tablespoon or so of water in some of these little compartments. And the egg carton's kind of cool because it is compartmentalized. And if you have somewhere safe you can sit it, you can shut it and leave it on your counter away from cats and children so that it doesn't get spilled all over the place. But I'm going to put a little bit of water in these. And I'm going to show you a couple things that you could use to make some paint. Now, I have some markers here, and you can see if I put these markers into the water, you can see that that water is pulling out that ink that's left in that marker. So if I let this sit for a little while, it's going to become more paint-like. I can even mix colors. If I wanted to make a reddish orange, I could throw this orange one right in there with that and see what kind of color I get when it's all done. Okay? You'll notice that the tips of those markers will start to turn white, and that's when most of the ink is exhausted from there. Now this, because I put 2 in there, they're not going to want to sit still. But okay, you could use some food coloring. Most of you probably have some food coloring in your pantries or kitchen cupboards. I found some neon ones, and oh, they're both neon. We'll have some bright colored paint. So I can put 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put about 10 drops of paint in there, or coloring in there. I have some orange. This one's thick. I could spread that around with my paintbrush. That one was more like a gel, I think. Okay, so let's add a little green in here, but you get the idea. And then, if my assistant would be so kind as to give me my paper back, she's keeping me organized here.
Excuse me, did you just call me your assistant?
My producer. I just got in trouble for saying assistant. Apparently that's not important enough. Alright, so you can see then, I can paint with this just like it's watercolor. And I can mix colors, I can change colors. The more water I put in here, just like regular watercolor, the lighter these colors would get. So if I take some of this orange, just a little bit, and put it in another container, it's going to be a lighter version of that same color. Okay? So real quickly, you can have paint even if you didn't think you had any paint. Let's check out this marker one. That hasn't really been sitting long enough, but you can you see how it's starting to turn white? That means the ink. Where do I need to go? Over
You're
here.
like not even in the
Put
camera.
it in the picture. Okay. Can you see how it's starting to turn white? That means the ink is coming out of that marker. So, but you can see I'm already getting some color able to be on there. Okay? So that is going to be how you can make some paint, even if you don't have any. You could experiment. What would happen if you put a Skittle in there? A couple Skittles. The dye from the candy would come off there. Might be a little sticky, but you would get color. Okay? I don't know if you've ever seen that experiment where they put the Skittles in the milk and then the colors all kind of come together. You could do that with that. We could add some coffee, instant coffee to this, or different coffee. One day I think we're going to do that. But there are different things around your house that you can use to go ahead and make some paint. Remember, it's going to be nice out today. Get outside, in your backyards, take a walk, do some drawing, capture some images that you might want to draw later. If you have a phone, if you have an iPod, if you have something you can take pictures on. Look for things that interest you, look for beautiful things, and we can use those as drawing prompts for later. Stay healthy, stay safe, be kind to one another, and don't forget to wear your green and Wellsbear gear tomorrow. See you then. Bye, guys.